We made it to November, y'all. Yep, we're here. Ain't no turning back now. What's up, guys? It's your girl BooksWithBonnie, and I am back with another effing video. I am so excited about today's video because I'm going to be announcing something very, very dear and near to my heart. For those who don't know, I have been creating content for over a decade. I know on this channel specifically, it's all book related, but I had a personal vlog channel for a while. I also wrote, directed, and even starred in a web series that I put together like right after college. So creating is a part of my soul, my energy, and it's so fantastic for me. But long story short, I kind of wait to celebrate things. I have a tendency of working really hard on things and then moving on to the next and not really celebrating any of it. So that leads me to this very long-winded way of saying my booktube anniversary is coming up. The anniversary of my first video. I think it was the Black Booktubers tag or Booktuber tag or NewTubey Booktuber. I can't remember, y'all. I'm making stuff up at this point. I think it was called the Newbie Booktube tag. And I released that video on November 10th, 6 years ago. And I have celebrated my anniversary every single year in very different ways, but it has always snuck up on me to where I couldn't like really celebrate it the way that I really wanted to, except for this year. So y'all know I've been on my grind. I've been on top of things and I have been scheduling things out very, very nicely. So with that being said, I am going to be celebrating my booktube anniversary by posting consistently for a full, I want to say a full week, maybe a full work week. Let's go with that. The idea came from one of these incredible booktuber Lizas. I'm actually going to put her channel here. I literally have her channel playing all the time. I just love her. She's the best. And shout out to my girl Jamie because she helped me come up with some video ideas for this week. So make sure you follow both of my besties. They're the absolute best and I love them so much. So please make sure you subscribe and follow them. But I wanted you guys to know that you'll be seeing a lot of this face this week. I hope y'all love that. First video is going to be my October wrap up. I have 9 books that I read in the month of October. And I'm actually impressed with myself because I was heavy in study mode, homework mode, getting a lot done. I know you guys probably have saw my vlog of one of the weeks in October. Like I don't sit still very long over here. So I'm excited, but enough of me chitter, chitter. Let's get into the books that I actually read. Starting with the one you guys should already know about. I actually did a vlog of me finishing this book because it literally took me 2 months to finish it. I kept picking it up and kept putting it down. And then I decided, you know what? I'm just going to vlog style this. That'll motivate me to actually finish it. I did not want to DNF it. It was not a DNF-esque kind of book, but it definitely was a slow drag. So for those who don't know, this is starring characters Drea, Jackie, and I always said, I think I called her Venison in my vlog. Her name is Venus, and I don't know why my brain cannot conceptualize her name to the point that I kept saying it wrong. But what is this book about? Long story short, 3 friends who are not real friends. They're more like work buddies who have really built their relationship on hating someone at work. And this person is awful. He's awful. He's one of their bosses. He's just awful. That's the best word I can put it. And they go on this rant after a party at work and decide how they would kill him if they had the opportunity. Lo and behold, the next day the guy shows up dead. So we go in this whirlwind of each individual characters and who they are as individuals, as well as how they show up as a group. And very interesting, they build a relationship outside of work through all the twisted turns of this death of their boss. So it was interesting. I really loved the characters. I liked the concept. I didn't love the book as much as I thought I would, but I still think it's a good read. I believe I gave this one a 3.25 overall. But yeah, it was interesting. I'll say that much. It was definitely an interesting ride. The next book on my list for the month of October is Wishful Thinking. And as y'all can see, that sticker is still sitting on my cover. I have yet to blow dry it off. I don't know why. It didn't bother me that much, I guess, but it's definitely bothering me right now. Wishful Thinking was really cute. Lucinda and I want to find the guy's name because y'all know I can't. Alex. Lucinda and Alex. Very cutesy, very cutesy. So basically, Lucinda is a witch in town. She's one of the town teachers. She's so great. She's so wonderful, so cute. And Alex, who is a merman, and he just bought the house across the street from her, and they used to date back in school, and he left town, and this is his first time back since him leaving. So all these little love spells are coming back up. Oh, and there's a spell for Lucinda to live out her life the way she wants versus, you know, what she considers to be a boring life. And it's very interesting because they fall in love, they have this spell, but you also see a lot of their insecurities pop up within each other, and that reflection is just, I like that. Chef's kiss. I believe I gave this one a 3.5. Okay, the next book I have is Suburban Hell. This I was not expecting to pick up, but my TBR jar said otherwise, and it was perfect because we had the spooky season going on, so I was like, oh, maybe it's meant for me to read. Now, this is my first Maureen, I think her name's Kilmer. This is my first book by her, but this was actually interesting. So basically, the women of the town wanted to create a space where they could be away from their husbands, away from their kiddos, and in the process of creating that space, they released a demon. Man, I was just like, what is going on? So basically, the demon possesses one of the friends, and I don't know if the demon's a he or she, but they're using their friends' relationships to basically build a portal to let other demons in. I like this. I was just like, wait a damn minute. This is sinister. The kid, and then one of the kids were like seeing stuff about what was gonna happen and was very much like, don't go, mom. It's not safe. And then all of these like weird things happen with the kids' toys. I was like, wait a minute. Now, I don't know if this is considered horror or if this is considered thriller, but this was good. I think if you haven't tried her out, I say start here because this one was actually really fun. I think I gave it a 3.75, 3.75, 3.5. I don't remember, but it's worth it. Check out my Storygraph if you want to know my actual rating, but this was good. My Funny Demon Valentine, Hellbent, and baby, this was something. Something, okay? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. This was actually a really interesting read. Overall, there's 3 demons who are tired of being in hell and wanted to explore, so they escaped. And a girl runs across the demons and sees one of them that she shouldn't because he's actually cursed. So he should be ignored by women. There should be no attention, but she sees him and sees him very well. They get in a twist and a turn with each other, only to find out there's more to her story as well. And, I don't want to spoil it, but I definitely will be continuing with the series. I have the second book already, and I need to go purchase the third. But I believe each individual book is about each brother. Hell yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I wasn't expecting it. It is a smutty book, so be prepared for that. But yeah, she was good. She was good. So the next book is Monstrous by Jessica Lewis, baby. Jessica, what do you be doing? What do you be doing, baby? I need to know. The main character is a relative. She has been shunned by her mother due to her sexual orientation and goes to a town with her aunt and her cousin. This town is actually taking people and sacrificing them to this giant monster in order for the monster to not come and attack the town. So people are coming up dead. People are just like left and right dropping like flies, and nobody really knows what's going on. But then, insult to injury, they run out of people who are volunteering, and now they have to take a sacrifice. Yeah, I was not prepared for this. It was very interesting. I don't know, y'all, but ultimately I did give this one a 3.5. But yeah, I was not prepared for this. This one took me for a loop too. I wasn't ready. All right, y'all. So I know I said I was going to continue to read River Solomon, and baby, that ain't changed because what? This book I was not prepared for. As you can see, all of these are kind of spooky, thriller, suspense-esque books, but this one had a twist that I was just like in awe. Her writing, girl, how? Yeah, this was giving everything I thought it was going to be. Because in my mind, I walked into it expecting to be terrified. And reading, I was like, this actually has a lot of background story. This has really flushed characters. But that twist at the end, ooh, yeah. Okay, now. I did a reread, and I counted it this month, but normally I don't. I reread A Blind Date with a Book Boyfriend just to see if I'm obsessed with it as I was when I first read it. I am. I think I just overall love me some Lucy. Is it Eden? I just love that girl. I just think she's A+. And her writing is just cutesy. It's just like cutesy. And it ain't doing too much. And I love that for us, okay? And last but not least, on my October wrap-up, we have in Don't Look Back by Rebecca Barrow. I have her Bad Things Happen Here, so I'm probably going to read that pretty soon. But didn't know how to feel about this one, y'all. Not that it was bad. I just feel like this book had a lot of potential. So the story is about Harlow and her mom in the beginning, and they've been running all of Harlow's life, and she never understood why. Some crazy events take place to where she has the opportunity to finally find out what really was going on and why her mom was making her move, and they were changing identities. And then also the PTSD that comes with her constantly having to change who she is. And it's really a whirlwind in the beginning. And then in the end, there's a twist. And I was just kind of like, that's all you got? I know this is YA, but this has so much potential. Also, the cover is fire, by the way. This cover means so much more now that I finished it. But ultimately, this was an interesting read. I just feel like there was pieces that fell a little flat, but it's still worth it. I would still say it's worth reading. Check it out. Alrighty, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you comment down below, what was your favorite read for the month of October? You guys will be seeing a lot of me, so I hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.